Jamaica and our people firm and strong. Stand up, labor rights. Stand up for justice. Stand up for truth. Labor rights are proud of their party.
In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, we shall have a victory. In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, we shall have a victory. Jamaica, no bother for stone, no bother fight. We did a fiddy a labor right. No shaky boat because a woman will like. We did a fiddy a labor right. The river come down green, it's so pretty and bright. We did a fiddy a labor right. The way me love shower in a green, me baptized. We did a fiddy a labor right. Right now, me nah worry about visa. Can we up on the greatest leader? Me nah run way, go a foreign like Triple X and go beef gravel, go to freezer. Both ya fit on green like Tracina. I will say no, we are freeze for the teachers. We have the prettiest women like Anne-Marie Vaz and sexy Venetia. In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, we shall have a victory. In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, we shall have a victory. Oh no, see Center, my servant center. You know, St. James parameter. Our doctors in a use garbage bag, yo, does you go on like you no member. No blessings that flow like river. Every bad prayer return to sender. Dr. Cole and Blair teach drop out from when PNP never buy them no denture. In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, we shall have a victory. In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, we shall have a victory.
Good evening, Labor Roots, and good evening to all other comebacks watching this channel. Welcome to another episode of Political Hard Talk. I am your host, none other than the greatest Laborite alive. Good evening, my people. Good evening. Now, guys, we are experiencing the first really cold day of the season so far. So today in the UK is very cold, my people. See? So we are experiencing the first cold day. I came across some information not too long ago. I found out that work resumed at the Pinnacle buildings. See? So I have some information via AI. You know, the AI is going to read it out for us, my people. And I want you guys to give me a listening ear. Now, the Jamaican government have not changed course, my people. They're sticking with the plan. You know, the Spark program is still in effect. We're still building the dams. We're still going to have Spark 2. The government is sticking with the plan. They are not deferring the debt either. We're still paying the debt. So, you know, the Jamaican government is continuing down the path. We're going to, you know, create wealth and find the money to fix up Jamaica without, you know, putting Jamaica in debt. The government is not planning to borrow anything at all to rebuild Jamaica. Seeing they're going to build it back out of our GDP, right? So let's roll out the evening shoutouts. And then I got an audio of an idiot to play this evening. And, you know, before we get to that though, let's roll out the shoutouts. So Michelle Thousand, big up yourself, good evening. Beverly Clark, big up. Annette, big up yourself. Rohan, big up yourself. Sylvan, big up. Good evening to my beautiful mother-in-law. Good evening, Mummy. Nads, big up yourself. Wifestyle, big up yourself. Glasmin, big up yourself. Marva, big up yourself. Larry, big up yourself. Jacqueline Chambers, big up. Marlon, big up yourself. Bertie, big up yourself, Father Bertie. Michelle, big up yourself. Hansel, big up yourself. Andrea, big up yourself. Mr. Maserati, Dan, big up yourself. Everton, big up. Marcia Grant, big up yourself. Who else is here? Bernard, big up yourself. Anita Earlford, big up. Melody, big up yourself. Dahlia, big up yourself. Rasta Right, big up yourself. Carol, big up yourself. The Phenomenal One, big up. Dana Palmer, big up yourself. Jean Richards, big up. Pauline James, big up yourself. Nicola, big up yourself. See, there's 146 of us, guys. And I see if I can get me to 100 thumbs up. See, so hit the three that's in the right hand corner of the screen, hit the thumbs up button, or double tap the phone screen. Do subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. See? So, Ashira, big up yourself. Now, you guys would have heard me talk this morning that the government is planning to open back schools. And, you know, it is a good thing because we cannot allow any more dunceness in the country. Now, I came across this video of a petulant dunce, and I decided to come and play it so you guys can hear. Fitzroy, big up yourself, you know. See? And Nap, big up yourself. Leroy, big up yourself. Good evening. See who else is here. Preston, big up yourself as well. I'm gonna listen to this, my people.
So I come this morning for talk about, I know my head messy. I'm not busy with that. So I'm come today for talk about Andrew Holiness. Yes, I am not trying to tear down my Prime Minister after.
Leroy, big up yourself. Damien, big up. Jerome, big up yourself as well. Nicola, big up yourself. See?
Jamaica. Prime Minister Andrew Holiness, I'm not here to tear you down and be a part of the mass that is trying to drag you.
Jason,
people want to share the video. Come on, talk to my Prime Minister, please.
Big up, Jason.
Andrew Holiness, why is JetBlue not releasing the people in package or come to help them family and give them family aid in Jamaica?
No more, don't tell me in the comment section what Andrew Holiness have to do with JetBlue. Don't talk to me in the comment section, but we are continuing to listen.
What is going on? Because right now, to me, the only reason make Prime Minister Andrew Holiness is not going against Ramesh and the other big celebrity them what they donate to the people in Jamaica, because he knows the feedback that he's going to get from the fucking public. Because these people take it upon themselves to help them people. Why is JetBlue not releasing people luggages and stuff that they bring for their people as aid to help their people in the country? Something is going on, Andrew Holiness, and the people need answer. I need answer. I need to know why the cabinet has not yet sent money to JPS so JPS can start putting up the light pole. Nobody now expect everything to happen same time and immediately. But
so this young lady knows that the government not send no money to put up light pole. Eh? We can't do that. We're going to break it down after my people. And it is very important that, you know, parents don't need to check on picking them school book. We need to go back to basic. See, when I look a boy, I'm going to school, and I come from school, I have to carry my book, go show my father or my stepmother or whatever adult is there to see what I go on with that school for the day. I believe that then things are not happen again, and majority of parents, them, they also dunce as well. See, so this is what we produce now. You know, people like these. But we continue to listen.
The people them want light. People are sleeping in dark. Babies are sleeping in dark. What about the people them want their entire house? It's all about electric. There's no electricity to keep their stove and their refrigerator running. What about the people them want have them shop with goods, meat? What can't manage to buy gas every day for run a generator? People, we need answers and make we be a part of the people, the population of people them will get up and talk about what's going on. JetBlue is holding on to people luggage that they see coming in Jamaica to help people. What is going on? What type of negative energy are cause the things them for reach Jamaica for help people can't reach in peace? See the man who come to Jamaica for come help Jamaican people him crash dead. Him and his daughter or son. Something is going on, and trust me, it's not a positive energy. Nothing about it is positive. I mean, I don't know about Uno, but I think people need to get up and ask questions because too much places in Jamaica without electricity. Too many places need electricity. It's a lot of places. Uno only has to the basic knowledge or on the internet. Uno now really see everything that's going on. We need electricity. We need the people if they get water. We need the road them start fix. Yeah, they get receive so much money. I tell me say at least 20 million every parish, 14 parish in Jamaica. Every one of them MP they can start get some money. Look at the amount of millions. We don't give a damn if everybody else no build back or everyone I road them no fix and everyone I like them no rise up back. But progress, man. Progress. 20 to 30 million. Not tell me say 30 million can go in a one of them each one of the MP and to start push out construction work on the road them. To start fix up back the light them and the water pipe them.
Okay, my people, so everybody turn blogger, you know, everybody I look for you come up and everybody have something to say and you know, everybody I look for likes. You know, so make we break it down. First and foremost, me I gotta tell you, say, she's a pretty little girl. See? But in my estimation, when you're pretty and you're stupid, that is waste of God time. But anyway, you know, let us try and educate her. Hopefully she see the video. Yeah. Now, if you have an issue with JetBlue, call JetBlue. Why you call Andrew Holness? Andrew Holness a God? Eh? Why everybody call Andrew Holness? JetBlue now give you for your thing. Why have to do with Andrew Holness? Why you call Andrew Holness name? Eh? Jamaica cannot be fixed back. So if anybody know or share this story, Jamaica cannot be fixed in 2 weeks or even a month of a category. Not even in 2 years of a category 5 hurricane that we have never experienced before. However, the government is trying their utmost best to bring back regular services to things. See? And this is why I'm telling you, say, even if a lava out there, as long as we can find a path to go to the school, we must send we picking them go to school because them are going to turn out like this. Really, Amabella. See? This is a whole hill I am. See? And them a gala man take and turn in a boto and nene. See? Not what she say a while ago, it makes sense to you. Tell me in the comment section if anything, if of our argument makes sense a while ago. Any part of our argument makes sense to you? Anyway, with people, we're going to get into the meat of the matter. So, the work continues in Jamaica to rebuild and projects that we have going on. You know, most persons was thinking that we would not carry on with those projects. We would put them on pause, but no, we're not putting any of them on pause. Matter of fact, the damages to road, I believe they estimated to be $35 billion Jamaican, and that money is going to be allocated to bring back the road to where they were, and then that is separate from the spark money, you know. See, and the spark will continue as well. I saw Rhoda Crawford doing a spark road in her constituency right now. See, so the government is not changing course, my people. We're continuing down that line in developing the country. Has anybody seen Mark Golden, as a matter of fact? Because I've not seen or heard anything from him in the last probably week and a half. I believe the PNP might have captured him and have him in a cave here. But anyway, the Rise United, me say. So let us get into the audio, my people.
In the heart of Montego Bay, where the turquoise Caribbean Sea kisses a protected mangrove lagoon, something massive is rising. It's a project so ambitious, so breathtakingly huge, that it begs the question, who allowed Jamaica to build this? This isn't just another luxury resort. It's a statement, a $450 million declaration in glass and steel, soaring 28 stories into the sky. This is the pinnacle, and its sheer audacity is set to not only redefine Jamaica's skyline, but to reshape its destiny. What's taking shape on this 17.5-acre peninsula is more than just the future tallest residential building in the Caribbean. It's the physical proof of a new Jamaican dream. A dream that will ripple through the economy, challenge how the world sees the Caribbean, and set a new global standard for luxury. So, forget everything you think you know about Jamaica. We're about to break down a marvel that will shock the world. Every mega project starts with a vision, but the pinnacle started with a challenge to the status quo. For decades, a lot of Caribbean architecture was really an imported idea, a mix of foreign styles that looked nice, but didn't always speak the local language. The masterminds behind the Pinnacle LCH developments saw a different way forward. Their vision wasn't to import a dream, but to grow one right here on Jamaican soil. To do that, they needed an architect who didn't just understand buildings, but who understood Jamaica's soul. They found that vision in Asia Madden. A Montego Bay resident since she was 4, Madden isn't just the...
You hear that? You hear who designed the Pinnacle them? One are we. This is how versatile we are. But we people then could shine under PNP. PNP are hold on. Guys, there's 400 other of us. You can't get me to 100 thumbs up all now. Eh? Today is Sunday, you know, get me out, you know. Man, me spring chief when I'm bite out somebody jugular. You get me to 100 thumbs up, man. And don't ramp with me. Anyway.
Lead architect. She's the project's philosophical heart. With over 27 years of experience, she was given a simple but monumental task: create a world-class residential estate that feels like it was born from its environment. Madden's selection was a statement. LCH Development CEO Yangson Lai, who happens to be her neighbor, chose her after years of working together, giving her total creative freedom. Madden herself has said she was blessed to have clients that let her be creative and lean into an artistic vision for the project. She calls her philosophy Jamaican modernism, and it's like architectural poetry. It's an approach that rejects copying and focuses on translating. Madden talks about translating the natural environment into architecture, where every line, every material, and every window is a direct response to Jamaica's unique light, its trade winds, and its vibrant culture. To sharpen this vision, she and the development team traveled, not to copy, but to learn. They went to Miami to absorb the lessons of its towering structures, and then to China to get a feel for the materials and factories that could make it all happen. The result is a design that is both world-class and deeply, authentically Jamaican. Madden's goal was to blend Jamaican heritage with a cosmopolitan vibe, creating a home for both returning residents and international guests. The whole project is an exercise in balancing huge ambition with the delicate nature of the site. As Madden puts it, the challenge is turning those constraints into real opportunities. She talks about living with equanimity, a sense of balance and peace, and wanting residents...
So Camille, just give me a like and then connect back to your smart TV, sir. And watch me. Yeah, man, connect to... By the way, my people, I have posted DUJON'S telephone number on Facebook under the video that I said I was going to put on there. So, anybody listening from Savlamar that needs help, the MP can issue you a voucher to get ply and zinc. So, call him, send him a message. See, so the number is there. Just call him and tell him, say, yo, I am one of your constituents and I need help. I need a voucher to go and get some ply or zinc, etc., etc. See, so the number, I am going to post it under one of these videos, probably the one that I did this morning. I'm going to post the number in the comment section there. I will pin it so persons can get the number and call the MP. See, he's a public figure, my people, so we're not violating any laws. See, it is not his private number. He's an MP, so in a private, he need to be contacted by the people. See, we continue to listen.
Residents to feel that exact sensation when they come home. For her, this project is personal. It's rising in her own backyard, on a road she runs on frequently. She describes it as a source of immense pride, an undertaking that's changing the sky of not just Montego Bay, but all of Jamaica. It's a jewel she hopes will stand tall for generations. This isn't just a job for the team behind it. It's a legacy, built on the belief that Jamaica's next chapter won't be written by outsiders, but designed and built by those who know it best. So, what does a $450 million vision actually look like? It looks like 4 crystalline towers, named after Jamaican butterflies: swallowtail, canary, hummingbird, and phoenix, each soaring 28 stories high, designed to look like they're floating above the landscape. It's a vertical leap that sets a new benchmark for height and modernity in the region, offering a bold new silhouette against the coastline. The architect herself calls it a place that's good for both body and soul. The towers themselves are an architectural marvel. The design is all about dissolving boundaries, with massive walls of floor-to-ceiling, hurricane-resistant glass. The goal, as Madden described it, was to create the feeling of...
Alright, so moderator said me stop the video, my people. And once we get to 100 thumbs up, we'll continue the video. See? So, in the background, you're looking at my Prime Minister hovering above some debris, some destruction that took place in Jamaica. But that is not all, that Jamaica has to offer. There's still good things happening. There's still projects, mega projects. Even the project that we talk about with the train line, that is not on pause either, my people. That is not on pause either. That is still on the way, so big up the government. Don't give me some green heart from the government, hard-working government, and they know what they're doing, and they're going to build back stronger. Anyway, let's go. We got to 100 thumbs up, so big up all 101 person that gave, 102 person that gave the thumbs up, so big up on yourself. Big up all 379 persons who is still here.
Was to create the feeling of living inside the view, with huge balconies that encourage outdoor living and embrace the Caribbean climate. The glass facades are designed to capture 360-degree panoramic views of the Montego Bay Marine Reserve on one side and a serene lagoon on the other. But this project is about strength as much as it is beauty. This is a fortress of luxury engineered for a hurricane-prone region. Each tower stands on 400 deep-set piles driven 100 feet into bedrock. The foundations use high-strength concrete, rated at over 11,000 psi, more than double what's typically used, and are reinforced with over 350 tons of structural steel each. This base is so robust, it could support buildings twice as tall. The 4 towers will feature 417 luxury residences and 12 private villas, while one tower will be a 240-key branded luxury hotel. Residences range from spacious one-bedroom sanctuaries of nearly 1,000 square feet to magnificent 5,000 square foot, 5-bedroom penthouses. The interiors continue the philosophy of Jamaican modernism, using materials like terrazzo floors, textured stone, and woven fibers to anchor the sleek, modern design in a warm Caribbean aesthetic. Prices reflect this new tier of living, starting around $600,000 for a 1-bedroom and over $900,000 for a 3-bedroom, with penthouse prices on request. But the Pinnacle is designed as an entire ecosystem of luxury. There's a commercial center with a pharmacy, urgent care, a salon, and a market. The amenities redefine resort-style living.
I'm not buying none of them if no KFC over there, I'm better put one KFC over there if they want me to buy one of them when I penthouse. I like my people.
5-story, members-only club, a private spa, and a state-of-the-art gym. For fun, there are tennis and pickleball courts, serene areas, and multiple pools, including infinity, rooftop, and even floating pools. A 15-slip marina waits for private yachts, and the master plan even includes water taxi service and a helipad. Perhaps most importantly, the Pinnacle is introducing Jamaica's first-ever branded residences on this scale. In a landmark deal, LCH Developments has partnered with Ennismore, a joint venture with the global hospitality giant Accor. This isn't just slapping a fancy name on a building. It's a strategic move that plugs Jamaica directly into a global network of world-class, design-led destinations. One Ennismore brand will operate the hotel, while another will manage the residences, bringing a level of service recognized worldwide. This partnership alone is expected to be a major driver of sales, cementing the Pinnacle status as a globally significant address. The impact of the Pinnacle goes far beyond its towering architecture or sleek design. This $450 million development is not just reshaping Montego Bay's skyline. It's transforming Jamaica's economy in real and measurable ways. As one of the largest real estate investments in the nation's history, it stands as a powerful engine for economic change across the island. It's driving job creation, stimulating new industries, and attracting international investors who now view Jamaica as a serious contender in the global luxury real estate and tourism market. The Pinnacle isn't simply a construction project. It's a bold declaration that Jamaica is ready to compete on the world stage. The most immediate and visible impact can be seen in job creation. During its construction phase, the project is generating over 400 direct jobs for Jamaican workers, from masons, welders, and electricians to engineers, architects, and project managers. That number doesn't even account for the hundreds of indirect jobs being created in supporting industries.
So, right there where the pinnacles are being built, my people, is prime real estate land. All of that going towards Bogue. Well, that is Bogue. So from Long Hill going towards where the cemetery is at Bogue. And you build it out there, so I guess you never tell me what PNP did have out there, so. Anybody know Montego Bay? You tell me what the PNP had out there, so, and the prime real estate land. See, we could have developed out there so a long time and built some luxury home and some luxury hotel and some shopping malls and so. You guess and tell me what the PNP had out there, so. Michelle don't know Montego Bay. Anybody that know Montego Bay? The Pinnacle did not get damaged, no. The PNP had and the PJ built in that area cess tanks for dispose of waste, of human waste. See, that's what they had out there. The Prime Minister is now moving that and they're building a road. See? They're building a road where the sewer or the sewage tanks were, you know. So PNP now no ambition for the country. Instead of them build things where people can get work, them build shit house and shit pit. The same thing they do down at West Bala. They build pit latrine. They good part and something. They anything if you deal with Didi, they good with that. You know?
Created in supporting industries such as transport, catering, and material supply. With Jamaica's unemployment rate reaching a historic low of about 4.5% in 2025, the Pinnacle is playing a vital role in sustaining that momentum. The employment opportunities don't end when construction wraps up, either. Once the towers open their doors, dozens of permanent positions will be available in hospitality, property management, and retail operations. The upcoming commercial zone, expected to open as early as August 2025, will introduce a vibrant ecosystem of restaurants, cafes, boutiques, and banking facilities, all of which will further expand local employment.
That was meant to say August 2026, my people, not 2025.
This not only provides long-term stability for workers, but also injects life and spending power into Montego Bay's local economy. Surrounding small businesses, from taxi services to local artisans, will benefit from the influx of both residents and tourists that the Pinnacle will attract. But the Pinnacle is more than an employment generator. It is a flagship project in Jamaica's broader national development plan. It aligns perfectly with the government's Blue Ocean strategy, an ambitious initiative aimed at redefining the island's tourism model. Unlike traditional Red Ocean tourism that focuses on volume, competing for mass-market visitors, this strategy seeks to explore the blue ocean of luxury travel, where exclusivity, innovation, and unique cultural experiences take center stage. The idea is to attract high-value visitors who spend more, stay longer, and engage more deeply with the island's offerings. Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett has emphasized that this shift marks a deliberate move to reposition Jamaica as a high-end destination, competing with elite global markets like Dubai, the Maldives, and Monaco. We are placing a concerted focus on luxury tourism as a critical part of the differentiation of the Jamaican experience, he stated. The Pinnacle, with its cutting-edge design and premium offerings, embodies that vision, serving as both a symbol and a catalyst for the new Jamaican tourism era. The ripple effects across Jamaica's economy are already being felt, and their magnitude is nothing short of transformative. This new wave of luxury development represents far more than a collection of buildings. It signals a reawakening of economic potential. The pinnacle will fuel demand for Jamaican goods, talent, and services like never before, creating ripples that touch every sector of society. This development embodies the essence of Jamaican creativity and craftsmanship. Farmers, artisans, and performers all stand to benefit from a project that values authenticity and excellence. This ecosystem of interconnected growth ensures that the Pinnacle's impact extends well beyond its 17.5-acre site in Montego Bay. It becomes, in essence, an economic multiplier, stimulating industries from agriculture and construction to tourism and entertainment, while showcasing the very best of what Jamaica has.
So, Mariam, people that we go work, I Pinnacle, people them. Only rich people alone are going to benefit. What kind of logic that? Only rich people alone benefit at Dubai. What kind of madman kind of logic that, Mariam? It is a luxury apartment and luxury hotel, but Jamaicans are going to work there. You know? So no cut out with the bullshit. I don't like to see country grow. Why? We have to cater to the rich and them carry money come in our country, come build place and build work, build place a weekend. Normal people can't get work. You don't understand something?
Offer to the world. The project also represents a major vote of confidence from international investors, signaling Jamaica's arrival as a serious contender in global luxury real estate. By the end of 2024, more than 65% of the units in the Pinnacle's first tower had already been sold, an extraordinary achievement for a project still under construction. Even more striking is that nearly 3/4 of those buyers come from overseas markets, particularly from the Jamaican diaspora in North America and Europe. This surge in foreign investment sends a resounding message. Jamaica is no longer...
Where they come from? Jamaican diaspora, and then wealthy. So Jamaican rich people, them, were richer foreign, and them buy them, so they can come at their yard, or have somewhere when they come at their yard to stay. See, if me did rich, me buy one too. See, because right now me a privilege left from amongst the people them at Westmoreland because they too bad mind. See, I be a corruption and bad mind. Me see them a go on with on Facebook and I post them. See, ready then come and take me and God and say me a grow. And by the way, guys, I will be hitting 10,000 followers on Facebook by now and a morning. So we continue to expand. See?
Viewed merely as a tourist destination, but as a stable, high-value, and desirable place to invest, live, and grow. Prime Minister Andrew Holness himself described the Pinnacle as a defining moment, a project that will not only elevate Jamaica's global reputation, but also set new standards in the nation's approach to hospitality, real estate, and luxury design. Yet, perhaps most importantly, the Pinnacle is not just about foreign capital or prestige. It is equally a story of local empowerment, a model for inclusive development. The developers have...
Nap, if you plan to get what you need to hurry up, because they must sell like a hot bread, you know, sir. They must sell like a peg bread. Right? So, probably by the time if you don't move now, you're not going to get none. See?
Made it a priority to collaborate with Jamaican partners at every stage, ensuring that local talent, ownership, and participation remain at the heart of the project. This commitment means that Jamaican contractors, architects, suppliers, and small business owners will share directly in the opportunities created. It is a chance to shift the narrative of national development from dependency on external investors to one rooted in partnership, collaboration, and mutual growth. In this sense, the Pinnacle represents not just a landmark project, but a new chapter in how Jamaica defines and directs its own future. From its commanding position on a 17.5-acre peninsula overlooking the glistening Caribbean Sea, the Pinnacle stands as more than a beacon of modern luxury. It symbolizes a bold new vision for Jamaica's future. This extraordinary development is not simply a series of glass towers rising above Montego Bay. It is a living emblem of courage, creativity, and Caribbean brilliance. Designed by visionary architect Asia Madden and brought to life by the Pinnacle champions an emerging architectural movement known as Jamaican modernism, blending the island's rich cultural identity with cutting-edge global design. It is a bold statement, a declaration that Jamaica can create and sustain developments that rival any in the world. In doing so, it asks, why not here? And then provides the answer through action, innovation, and excellence. Every detail of the Pinnacle has been conceived with precision and purpose. The structures are built to withstand the elements, from hurricane force winds to the corrosive salt air of the Caribbean, without sacrificing elegance or comfort. Inside, the towers redefine regional standards for sophistication, offering exclusive private clubs, a world-class marina, and branded residences managed by leading global hospitality groups. Beyond its architectural beauty, the Pinnacle's greatest legacy lies in its power to inspire, as a $450 million investment in Jamaica's people, pride, and potential. As of late 2025, construction has advanced rapidly. The first tower has already reached 23 floors, keeping the project on track for its anticipated 2027 completion. CEO Yangson Lei summed it up best when he noted that while many once doubted the vision, those same voices now celebrate its rise. The Pinnacle has evolved from an ambitious dream into a national milestone, a testament to persistence, innovation, and faith in Jamaica's limitless capability. As these towers continue to climb into the sky, they carry with them the hopes, pride, and ambitions of an entire nation. This is more than construction. It is the creation of a legacy, a defining moment that captures the spirit of a Jamaica on the rise, confident and ready to claim its place on the world stage. So, as the Pinnacle continues to rise above Montego Bay's coastline, we invite you to reflect. What will this monumental project mean for Jamaica's future?
It means lots of jobs. It means rich people coming in. Rich people coming into the country in their jobs mean more money for Jamaica. See, because when they come, if they live, they are going to move their account, them come in the country. Not all, some are going to move some of their money. So we'll get those monies in our coffers. See, and that will grow our GDP as well. So that is a good thing. It will create long-term jobs. They will employ helpers, they will employ gardeners, they will employ drivers, they'll employ babysitters, cleaners, landscapers, all of these things, concierge, bellboys, all of these things will come. You know, personal trainers for the gym, all of that, pool cleaner, people are working at sewage, all of these things. People are working at shipyard because these people have yachts as well that they will be bringing home. This is not the only luxury build out. There's one that we spoke about in Ocherios, in St. Anne's. I don't know if you remember what we spoke about that one. That is more residential houses though, like terrace houses. You know, I am sure there will be more to spring up in other places. But while I do something in Westmoreland have tons and tons and tons of on-top coastline. Even though we are building a hotel in Paradise in Savlamar in Westmoreland. See? But we have thousands and thousands of on-top coastline in Westmoreland from Negril go all the way back to Black River. And most of that coastline they not used yet. See? So it is a good thing, my people. And I see somebody I say if I take my head out of Andrew Batty hole and Jamaica not own nothing. So if Jamaica not own nothing, who own it? And if I English own it, then I come take it. You see how they chop it? Eh? I them think we have to deal with it now. Some people they crazy. Then I want to see country develop. Then I want to see nothing build in our country. Everything I build there against it. They have something negative to say. And then they say Jamaica no first world or third world country and this and that. And no care what man they do. They can't understand say yo, them are things that we have to do for build up we think for go a third, for go a first world. If you don't want to live in a bush, go in a bush, go live no man. And if you don't want to live in a Jamaica, move. And if I want to see a thought, they don't live in Jamaica, you know, and then come there, you know, at 20, 30, 40 years, they don't go back, you know. Some of them they not no passport, them passport expired, they can't find the first piece of paper for renew it how long they gone. None for them they are foreign, they depend benefit, food stamp. So chumpa show off some of them. Then can't find the first dollar for buy one plane ticket come at them yard. You hear me I tell you? But they have the most to say about the development in Jamaica. Everyone I project them that government have. The airport in Westmoreland is still on. Building out the train lines and the train tracks and buying trains still on. Building eco-tourism is still on. Building out the next phase of the wharf. The Caymanas phase that is still on. The Spark program, $45 billion worth of Spark Road is still on. The $24 billion water project is still on. All of these things are still on. You know? Yes, we are puppet. So what? Gonna puppet. We're glad to be the US puppet. And we're glad to be all kind of puppet all across the road. We're gonna fix up our country now. Since all who know want be no puppet and don't have no progress, don't be no puppet. But the rest of we are puppet and we will continue to be puppet and we're gonna fix up our country. It's plain and simple as that. See? PP68, big up yourself. Good evening. By the way, guys, the phone lines are open, you know, just in case anybody want to call. The phone lines are open. See? I had another video with another update. I can't find him. I don't know where he gone. He disappear. Also, let me just say, several persons sent me super thanks today. Let me just say, big up on yourself. Thank you very much. But if you can avoid sending it through YouTube and send it to my PayPal instead, please do so. Because YouTube, if I send $50, YouTube take almost half of that. If I send $10, YouTube take almost half of that. See? So it a share for me on YouTube. And then it can't touch till 28 day time when YouTube decide to pay. See? So if I can avoid to send it through Super Thanks and send it to the PayPal instead, big up on yourself. All of that money will be going towards care packages once I get on the ground. See? So if I can avoid to send it through YouTube, please send it through PayPal, my people. See? Me read some of my comment them now. People don't know that Jamaica is sitting well in being one of the most progressive island in the Caribbean. No, we are the most progressive island in the Caribbean up till Melissa. And we still are. We're going to build back. Everything we're going to build back. But mash up. See? I'm in a hospital building in Old Harbour, Wami constituency. Of course. And you know, I believe that there will be a time when we will see 2 hospitals in every parish. Remember what I'm telling you? Can't happen on a PNP though, because PNP no come with ambition. See? So, providing we continue with the JLP, we will see. Big up in Alana. Mama Winsome, good evening. See? Them want to live in America though. Them not stop beg for visa, laugh out loud. Don't listen to the fools. Of course. Not for them America they live, you know. Where they love talk about free Fidel and free Cuba. And America tapping a Cuba face so much year now. And they hitch up over America. And a matter of fact, under they run well if the country. When PNP sufferation lick them, then get up like a matlock, like they hear news. See, they run faster than Usain Bolt and Shelley and Fraser Price, some of them. Run gone if the country say nothing not go on, we hungry. Some of them all tell lies, some man pull them. So they can seek asylum. Me prefer to come on my yard than tell that they lie there. I can't tell you the right now. Yeah, me prefer come on my yard and tell that they lie there. And you know, say, Catalonia, good as I'll give donation to JLP, but not as much as they give PNP. He is a businessman when all is said and done. Most businessmen always appease both sides, because especially close to the election, they always appease both sides because them, just in case the other win, they're not going to feel victimized. We're not changing course full speed ahead 1 p.m. Of course, Lana. Big up yourself, Rosalie. A nurse at the facility I was at today said Jamaica is her favorite island. She was there during the hurricane and she said she will be going back in Jamaica. Of course, that should be Matalan, okay, not Catalan. Jamaica is the most resilient Caribbean nation in the world. We are tough people all around, man. The whole Caribbean tough, all Caribbean tough, all island, they're rough and tough. We go through some things, but, we are among some of the most resilient and are resilient, and we will recover 100%. No doubt that we really will recover. Tanya say Foota Hype are one of them. He see him run down America there, and I don't think he can travel. He can't come in here right now. If one of them people then drop down, him have to dip on the phone and look. Can't come in here. See? DUJON announced Reggae Boys qualifying football match on Tuesday at the stadium. But they have a football match at the stadium Tuesday. So I never go to the stadium yet. I always want to go do. Hopefully I get to catch one of them match the one of them time. The last time my best friend in there, I don't get ticket. But the day when the match I play, I day when I go, I could go. See? And when time I come back, my manager tell me say if I do one more day, I could have asked. But me. We will recover stronger, Lana. Yes, and we need to win to qualify. Jamaica play good from what day, man. I think we'll qualify this at time. Me feel so. So we'll qualify this at time. And a coach, I believe he might want a better one. I believe. But we have now. Yeah, so hopefully we can get Jamaica to the World Cup. Last time we got a World Cup, I was 98. And many years that ago now, man. Many years ago, we need another qualifier now. See? But anyway, my people, when I get, hold on, let me see somebody that call me. Man, that call me. Yes, Marlon.
Yeah, man.
Greetings.
And I try calling up. You get busy. Yeah, man. Good afternoon to you and listeners,
Yeah, man, we're there.
Yeah, man. I'm here listening to the program with the young lady there that you introduced first.
Yeah.
But DUJON,
Yeah.
to be honest with you, I think that people that listen to propaganda, it is just safer to say that they lost their way. You can't say it no more better.
I see people as if you're not player and if you run around move, but I'm telling you something. Plenty of Jamaicans, not just her, think just like her. Plenty. So we have to play them something. We might have two of them by us or listen, and we might be able to sway them in a different direction. You hear? So not all the time I can say run them because you know and everybody know. See? Go ahead, my boss.
I think she really needs some help still.
Yeah, man, you definitely need some guidance.
Because what I will say to her, if she's listening, young lady, do proper research I know you're trying to get answers, but you have to get proper guidelines. You have to follow proper procedure first before you talk what you're saying. You understand?
Yeah.
Because the fact of the matter is that the Prime Minister doesn't have nothing to do with JetBlue, my dear. The Prime Minister of Jamaica can't dictate to JetBlue. That is out of Andrew Holness' portfolio, Prime Minister Holness. So when you're asking about people luggages and JetBlue and the Prime Minister must do, come on, that's just talking points. That's just gonna make you look stupid. And that is going to pay people point to you that you're a PNP. Because it's only a PNP speak this way.
Marlon.
Which I don't. Huh?
Hold on, Marlon. And moderator, please do not block Ann Tobin. Do not block her. So, Ann Tobin said people gave generators for the people. And he turns around and rent it to them. Now, but we straight this out there now, Marlon, because when Jamaican people hear loan, them automatically think they have money. In this case,
in the English term is loan.
In this case, loan is lending and Tobin, because we realize that PNP they not so bright, you know. So in this case, when the Prime Minister say he's loaning the generator to persons, he no means that him a go charge them and a rent. He means that him a go lend them it. And that he mean.
Yeah, that's what it means.
Mighty Father in heaven. We do.
So what I'm saying, so that's what I'm saying, Dujan, that the young miss, before you come on social media again, trying to indirectly castigating our Prime Minister, get your facts straight. Prime Minister Holness doesn't have nothing to do with JetBlue. JetBlue is a private entity, right? Have what you call landing rights in the Jamaican society at the Jamaican airport. Nothing that takes place, if there's any irregularity on any aircraft, the government of Jamaica has nothing to do with it per se. If there's an issue,
hold on.
If there's an issue,
hold on. Marlon, somebody's called Dave Samuel say, you're a comedian and a half. After listening, I made slight good comment and you told me to suck my mother. I'm just a pass-through listener, but no worry, I'll be in Jamaica next year. Alright, Dave Samuel, so I don't remember that, but you know, I am not being reproached. If you make a error and me misjudge it and tell you to suck your mother, I don't remember that though, but you know, impossible. So apologies. See? But the part where you said don't worry, you're going to be in Jamaica, I don't know where you allude to, so you can elaborate a little bit further. Because I'm not afraid of people, you know. You see? So, if I something like that, but if I don't know like that, apologies. Go ahead, my boss.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. If there's an issue on an airplane that involves a Jamaican, that involves a Jamaican, then the Ministry of Foreign Affairs can intervene to find out what transpired. That's how far the Jamaican government can go. That's why you have Minister of Foreign Affairs, because you have to educate these people, you know, my brother. And that is why social media is not only here to tear down people, and that is what I've seen over the other side. Instead of them educating people on positive things, they are tearing down our government and our country. So that's just one point for the young lady on record. Prime Minister Holness Smith has nothing to do with JetBlue. Lose your baggage, contact JetBlue. They will do their investigation, and that's it. Next thing I hear, she said no. She said that the government is should be giving JPS money to
Big up in a
put on
positive
that line.
Jamaica. Big up my sister in positive Jamaica.
You understand?
Yeah.
For her information, the government, if my memory serves me right, I stand to be corrected. The government is a minority shareholder in Jamaica Public Service Company.
Moderator,
Take
Black Antobian moderator, because she's over here spreading propaganda. We don't tolerate that for my life, none at all.
right?
See?
Right? The government has a minority in JPS. If my memory serves me right. I don't know if it's 25% or 30%. I don't remember quite well.
We have
JPS
we have
was
20% in a JPS. 20.
Yes, that's what I said. If my memory serves me right.
Yeah.
JPS was, because this is what I'm addressing her shortcomings, you know. So that next time when she come around, we can safely say what she's saying makes sense. It has substance. It can devour. You can go home and sleep with it. Currently, you can't do that.
I don't believe anything she said. Neither now or in her future gonna make any sense, because she's a grown woman. She probably set in her way already, you know?
Yes, but what I'm saying, maybe giving her this insight, she may look into herself and said, look, where I've gone wrong going on social media to embarrass myself.
But what you're finding, Marlon, what you're finding, is not even about embarrassing yourself. It is just that these people, they're self-loathing. They hate Andrew Holness because Andrew Holness look like them. That is it.
Yes, that's true. So, with she saying that the government must give JPS money, the government is not doing that.
Government no need to do that. JPS not collect money from we.
JPS has a license to deliver light to the Jamaican people. And that is the reason why the government, during the license that JPS has, the government could not take in another utility company, light company, let me be specific, because the PNP has given JPS a license already. It's a one-man show.
Monopoly thing.
That's why I say monopoly take place, because there has no competition. So you have to enlighten her and make sure you know what going on. So when she's saying the government now give people light and she want light, my dear, when Hurricane Ivan blew in 2004, it takes almost a decade before Jamaican people get back light.
Big up in a shine.
The Jamaican, the JPS now is working overtime to restore light. It is very much impossible for the Jamaica Public Service Company to restore light in all parishes at one time. It is going by a phase-by-phase basis.
Day after a hurricane, you know, see how I go on. They want the Jamaica to come back to normal the day after a hurricane.
Right.
I thought this morning, say Andrew Holness is like a god, you know. I saw them see him. See them as saying build hurricane.
Right.
So if he can build hurricane, they must believe, say, if them believe they can build hurricane, they must can believe say, I'm going to fix back things the next day too. Because what else we can say?
Yeah. So, young miss, don't listen to propaganda. Do not listen to people that carry message, but they don't carry the message properly. If you do that, you will be seen worse than them. You don't want to do that. So let's move on. So I address her now. Let's move on and address this young man cross Portmore there where I jump up and punt it.
Let me ask the audience something. Anybody from Black River, because Dirty Sour Mr. Ingram over TikTok I say how no water no come back a Black River lie, Matthew Samuda tell. So anybody living in Black River and can tell me if water came back in Black River? Go ahead, my brother.
Yes. What I'm trying to say, DUJON, is that the PNP party don't have a problem with the JLP itself. They have a problem with the Prime Minister. And because they know in themselves, that their conscience is telling them different from what they are speaking.
Listen. No conscience, brother. I don't think
listen.
have a soul.
No, I wanted to listen. Listen to this. Their conscience is telling them inside of them that this man is doing an excellent job that their past leaders have never done. But they can't come out and say it. They have to say the opposite. Because what Prime Minister Holness...
May I shout out somebody?
Yes, well.
That night, big up yourself. Anita Earlford, big up Navlet, big up Anthony, big up yourself. Navlet, big up who else? Nicole, big up A. Hutchinson, big up Shined, big up yourself. See, Junior, big up yourself. Dwight, big up yourself as well. Yeah, go ahead, my brother. Sorry.
What this Prime Minister has done, no other Prime Minister in the history of Jamaica has ever done it.
Exactly.
Edward Seago has never done it.
Bruce
and I'm going to tell you. PJ never done it. Bruce has never done it. Shearer never done it. Portia has never done it. None of them has ever done it. And I'm not saying they don't do anything.
No, man. When I look at Bustamante years, so when I look at Bustamante years, whole heap of things doing in Jamaica too. And Seaga 9 years, whole heap of things do too. But if Jamaica never turned him back on Seaga in 89, Jamaica would have been a first world country already. I can't tell you. 100%.
I know that. But why is it that the PNP party led by Percival James Patterson, because they are listening now, they listen to your program, all of them.
Of course.
Why they did not insure Jamaica for a hurricane or any natural disaster?
When they find the money,
why didn't they do that?
The money that are going in their pocket, they're responsible for Jamaica and disaster.
Right? It is this led government, led by Andrew Michael Holness from Spanish Town, sees fit to insure Jamaica for a hurricane or any natural disaster. And here comes this disaster now, where Jamaica can earn and benefit. And this is what giving the People's National Party a nightmare.
And that the money there is just a start. Because that not shaky damage. That not shaky damage, It's just a start, but you at least have a start.
But at least that, if my memory serves me right, I use this because I don't want to quote something that I'm not certain of. I think it's 150 million US.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yes.
If my memory serves me right.
That is it, yes. But I believe we have another Jardong, I believe 2 Jardong. So that's our first part.
Here you go.
Yeah.
No. It is Andrew Holness who has done that, along with his cabinet members and the former Minister of Finance.
Yes.
And this is what given the PNP a nightmare. Because the PNP knows very well that Andrew Michael Holness, he does not respond to their negative propaganda. Their onslaught on him. Their assassination on him. Until today, he doesn't respond. He is busy overseeing the functioning of government because that's what the elected people give him to do. The people who elected him, right? It's like cricket in DUJON. And I want you to understand, and along with the audience listening, it's like cricket. Brian Lara is the prime prime batsman in the West Indies side at the time. Every side that plays the West Indies, their eyes is on Brian Lara. And I'm just giving an illustration in comparison to our Prime Minister. Every side, the Aussies, the English, the Indians, Pakistan, their team, they go to their bed after play trying to find out how we can get rid of Brian Lara. He is the man of the night them a talk about. Because we need his wicket. Once we get his wicket, we are good. So what I'm trying to draw your attention to now is that once the PNP gets out Andrew Holness, they know that they have easy access to Jamaica House.
Big up in a parlor.
But they find it very difficult to get rid of him. They know that their ambition and their objective is to remove Andrew Holness from power by any means. So what they did, they tried with the IC, they tried with the road demonstration, they tried with the 28 bank account. All of those that they threw at him, never successful. Now the hurricane come, they are using it, trying to use their social bloggers to bring down the government. He still stand firm.
Let me just say this, sir.
So what I'm saying.
Let me just say this, because I see Sherberry, I like she get upset because Nigel Clark man get the whole credit for the thing. Nigel Clark was brilliant, but he answered to the Prime Minister. You know, he answered to the Prime Minister. And yes, he's brilliant. So brilliant where the IMF took him. Did you know that Edward Siaga also had position in the IMF and the World Bank? Did any of you know that?
Yes, I don't think I was a very good finance minister at the time.
Okay, so I know Nigel is the first one, but you know, in modern time, you know, it is good that
Nigel Clark was the one, along with Andrew Holness, who craft this very important method of ensuring Jamaica for a natural disaster.
And it was the Prime Minister who recruited Nigel. Also. Nigel never want come in politics, so the Prime Minister recruited him, you know.
Remember, he was at NHD board, you know. And then he moved and go to the Senate. So what I'm trying to say to you, Dujon, is that the PNP knows very well that all they are trying, all the missiles they are throwing at our Prime Minister, it's not going to help them. Right? It's not going to help them. And my word to the People's National Party, it's easy, back off. Because it's not working. Because Andrew Holness will remain as Prime Minister for Jamaica until the well-thinking, I be specific, people say otherwise. And they are not ready now. They are not even considering to be ready. So all the PNPs, they are running up their mouth and making all the noise and become grandstanding in Parliament. You could walk out of Parliament 10 million times. Prime Minister Holness is still the Prime Minister and will be the Prime Minister.
Sister, them about Dayton Campbell start speak so eloquent now, and he's not this and he's crying, and them are wearing his suit, and you know say them about time up because them out short Bucky Swamp soon, you know. But and I'm put him, but me don't know where them put him for. Cause who I go vote? We take a poll now. Who I go vote for Dayton Campbell put yes, and if you not vote for him put no. We'll take a poll.
So what I'm trying to say to you that the government led by this Prime Minister is doing a very awesome job. And Jamaica is going to recover quickly and stronger. Because PNP knows, you know, they don't want to see this country recover back into a short period of time, you know. Because they know if that happens, it is going to grow Holness political
capital.
What I will call is political capital far beyond expectation.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, they know that because even when they are carrying him down, the world is with this man. We have never witnessed a leader of our country that the entire world leaders is so much into this man, want to talk to this man, want to meet this man, and have so much to offer to him and his people in the country. We have never seen it. It never happened under PJ. It never happened. But that goes to show you the good economical success that Jamaica has gained over the years under the leadership of Jamaican Wellness. That is the reason why so much world leaders is now contributing to Jamaica during this time of grief.
Marlon, did we not just give Nigel Clark in credit?
Of course we do.
Okay, so Nigel Clark and the Prime Minister Sherberry. See, a deal cannot be done unless the Prime Minister says so. It's plain and simple as that. See,
we give Nigel his credit.
How you know say I never a Prime Minister idea? Sherberry. So where Jamaica is now, Jamaica is positioned itself to take off as a first world country under the leadership of Jamaican Wellness, because the man is just simple, a visionary leader. He think outside of the box. He always have an alternative, and he does not respond to negativity. And I commend him for that. All the PNP bloggers is saying and doing, and the PNP is running up their mouth and talking of their 14 that can only talk because they are not in government. And you are in government, so Andrew Onus is doing the right thing. Remember I told you, that he has his hand steady on the wheel because the PNP want him to fail. But he has done it in COVID, and he's going to do it again. And he'll do it in a burial too.
He's going to do it again.
He'll do it in a burial too.
Right? And he does it in burial. He's going to do it again. So that's what I'm trying to say to you. The country is going to recover. It can't do in one day. Hurricane gone almost, what? We're approaching a month now, something like that.
We just gone over 2 weeks, couple of days, 2 weeks.
Yeah, there go 2 weeks. How could he rebuild the country within 2 weeks?
68% of electricity restore and 78% of water restore. We never see that from none of we, man. Never.
School is reopening already. That's what I'm saying to people. He's busy there along with his members crafting his plan to recovery, because getting back 60% of the light, he has more to do, and he's going to do more. So all the PNPs there talking about this and talking about that, they can talk because they are not in government.
Hold on, Marlon. Good evening to my beautiful wife. Yeah, later I'm going to bite out the neck cheek. Anyway, go ahead, my boss.
Right? So, if the PNP think that, all right, put it this way. The PNP knows that they could not do what Andrew Onus has done within the past 10 years. If they were in power and this hurricane come, they will be panicking now.
Big up in a dunk.
Their head will be scratching them now, because it will be Mark Golden first test to the wicket. Talk all you can talk while you're out there. Now you're in the seat. You hit with a Category 5 hurricane. What you gonna do? You're gonna cry like your members. and you're surrogate them. That doesn't work. You gotta get out there. Andrew Holness doesn't cry because Andrew Holness is coming from a political arena where he learned the art of politics over the years. So that has able him to manage and weather any storm. Mark Golding does not do that. He has no clue of that because I told you before, he's not a politician. Until today, I still hold that as my belief. He's more of a businessman. He doesn't know the art of politics. Because if he has known the art of politics, he would have been a better leader for the opposition. So when you hear them out there and attack and them bloggers attack, the bloggers can only talk and get airtime. Nothing else they can't do. The opposition can only talk when they go into parliament.
Let me ask you a question.
They can't do anything.
Out of all like PNP blogger them when you know, have you ever heard one of them hold a constructive conversation and said something that made sense to you? Have you ever heard that in the last 5 years?
Not one. Not one. Not one.
You're rough.
And they think that government runs like a party shop. Government does not run like a party shop because Andrew Holness has the teachers to pay this month. He has the police to pay. He has other members of public sector workers to pay. He can't tell them that the storm come, no money no there, no, because me give member of parliament $50 million, so no, they don't want to hear that. So he has to balance the economy and contending with this fight.
So me ask
personal fight.
Me ask a question, Marlon. What do you think would have happened if Mark Golding in the government and Mark Golding going away NIR or going away budget and start with work where we had to give MP them 50 million each? What do you think would happen to the country?
That will be financial suicide. Because now you'll have to go back to the parliament again. Remember, I told you before, it's two things he will have to do. He will have to go and ask for a supplementary budget, increase tax, go overseas to borrow.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm telling you. That will be cause irresponsible financial management. So these are things that people have to learn. The PNP is good. I tell you, the People's National Party has a record of mismanagement. They can't challenge nobody on that. They have a record of mismanagement. When they are in, let me tell you, PNP have all the good answers when they are in opposition. They are good at that. They can tell you everything that is good. But when they are in government, Jamaica become a natural disaster.
No, Michelle.
Worse than a category 5.
All of those teachers will still be paid. They are government workers, most of them. It's just the private school teachers and probably basic school teacher. But all government employed teacher, all if their school mash up, then still will get them pay.
Right? Remember, under COVID, Andrew Holness did not lay off one worker.
Not even one.
Not one. But before COVID, Peter Phillips asked the public sector workers, teachers, ban on the belly, wage freeze, and they accept it.
But me agree with Michelle. The teacher they not forget no pay school now because they corrupt against my government. They would remember.
So I find it very, while I respect teachers and they play a critical role, I find it very odd to find out how is it that they are hammering the administration now for increase when they accept a wage freeze. Do the maths to me. Does that make sense? How does that match up? Because Murty Perkins says going to university does not make you bright. Before he died. And I've proved that with a lot of people. Because during Peter Phillips' time as Minister of Finance, he says that the government now have the money. He might ask them to accept wage freeze. And they signed on to it. I didn't hear civil society come out and blast the PNP administration, but let it be a JLP government do it. You will hear all the civil group come out to Andrew Holness' neck. Who dare you to give my workers wage freeze? They need the money, but they accept it under PNP.
Because them is a PNP ghetto. All of them are PNP girls to them. You know?
So that's why I'm trying I want to do the maths in my brain to see how you accept wage freeze, but now you quarrel, say you want money. And when the first man tell you, say, me have no money to give you, take it and say, yo, me good, me will live. That show you conniving. That show you that they are in preference of one party than the other. And Andrew Holness did not give them a wage freeze. He gave them the biggest increase in the history of Jamaica under this government. Remember, let me take you back down the road again. It was under the People's National Party that National Solid Waste Management workers were working as a contractors. And it is under Andrew Holness-led administration, they become staff members that they can have a pension getting. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
That is, it happened under this administration. So all the men will pick up garbage, them a start, you can't just run them with, so they have a vice. It was under this administration where elderly people who does not have an income, who didn't contribute to the pension scheme can get a local stipend month time. Elderly people, and you always make sure they get something, and they go and vote for PNP same way. I know a woman down there, when I call her from here, I say, hey, I'll call her Miss Jane. I say, Miss Jane, what's up? You going to vote today? She say, yeah. So I say, we have vote for, because the last time you're talking before me left Jamaica, you tell me, say, my government make you get something, so we are, why me get it in about me husband PNP same way. I say, oh, there you go. She still vote PNP.
Then what me in a year, me telling you the story about the lady where Andrew Holness give a $13 million house. She get a 3-bedroom house. If you're in her picking them with tank on the top. See? And the lady say, she not vote for Prime Minister because Prime Minister a thief. But me just say the house they never built on one highway landslide then.
Look at Philip Palwell constituency. Philip Palwell is in politics from me, boy. Put it this way, fair argument's sake. And look at the water project that the Prime Minister went over there and give them in Port Royal.
And this are them get the first Spark Road them. Them get the first set of Spark Road.
First Spark Road.
You know much vote Labour getting at the constituency the last election 800. And them get the first Spark Road.
Right? And those people voted for PNP same way, and they're giving Philip Palwell the credit. You follow what I'm saying to you? So I am just trying to show you that the level of thinking of these people, it is very bad. Because you can't do too much for them. Because it's coming from the Michael Manley era, you know. Where Michael Manley tell you, say, watch a free this, free that, you know. He is the cause of Jamaica state today, the mentality of Jamaica, you know. Michael Manley. So it's just injecting the PNPs them.
Here this a jackass, you know. That's taxpayer money when your government built in country. Then the government still never have to give she nothing. They never have to give she. But she get one, so she grateful to the government for that. Me say, me sorry. So right? I never build on one hillside, I want a landslide take you and tear it down. And that me sorry say. You know? So I'm just trying to tell you that the PNP party knows very well that as long as Prime Minister Holness is at the wicket and having a steady hand on the wheel, it is going to be very difficult for them to see Jamaica out. And I think the PNP should have learned from September 3 that going up against Andrew Holness
is not the best political idea. I was of the view that they will change their strategy, but unfortunately they don't, because they have a leader that is not so visionary. None at all. And it is so sad to know that you have young, bright young ladies and young men who joined the PNP party. I think they would have come with some form of change, of contributing to the party and give the party a brand new look going forward. It's the same, all same. One MP lady from South St. James said she don't know what $10 million can do.
Well,
if you don't know what 10 million can do,
me go
carry it and give it to me. I will show you what it can do.
Exactly.
Because I will have used that $10 million and turn it into 100 million.
So
straight up.
Marlon, Shani say US president a build house with taxpayer money and they still have to pay rent. I same thing in England, them build house with taxpayer money and you have to pay rent tonight, see me. And you can't buy and you not get no tiger feet. See? You have to live in there for a certain amount of year first before you even can think about if you buy. See? You can't just get up and buy, so. And you have to pay your rent and you have to pay council tax on your rent. You have to pay all kind of sitting too. Them a get a free house with tiger.
They have never seen this before. No government, except for Andrew Holness government, has ever built concrete house and give to people in Jamaica.
No man,
Andrew Holness is the first one.
Do it in a jungle, in a back to. They do it, but you know, most of it was communal. Them are people that get a standalone house by itself. See? Most of them.
The man is developing the country. The man is carrying the country to a different stages. And people on the other side, because they want power so much, they don't see with their eyes the good that Jamaica is getting. And when you ask a PNP, why me a PNP, him tell us I'm born PNP, him can't see mama a PNP. But they can't give you the true definition why they become a PNP. Because they believe in the handout mentality, brother. Andrew Holness does not believe in that. He says, go out there. The man is paying you to go to art. When you go to art, you can get a skill. You can go overseas and work. You can even work in Jamaica.
Man, look ugly man with a black V PNP. I forgot what they're saying here. I see me now iron sitting all about today. I say how earthquake I go come in a 70 a day. Yo, me say, it burn me for them. I say, man, them people are big and
these are the things. So that's what I'm trying to say to you. These are the things that the PNP talks about. Just like one when you Mark Stewart, we have church at Portmore. God always tell him everything bad about the Prime Minister. But God not tell himself to stop collection at the church.
You see last pastor, what happened to him when he turned up in front of the Prime Minister, attack foolishness, and job God lick him down.
Right? These people bring negativity. No, it's not the time for it. No, it's the time to build back the country. Everybody work together. PNP and JLP work together and try to get the country up and running. Because what people don't understand, some people, not everybody, the longer the country stay to build back, you're going to have more sufferation, brother.
That's why we need
but if the country build back into a relative short time, where the economy back and running, people have jobs again, people have their local house, the government can't build house for everybody. He would love to do it, but it's going to be impossible for him to do it. You have to go out there and try get your little thing together and try organize up yourself. And nobody wait for Andrew.
When we find the island, we have to search for them. We can build up house, give people like God for them. Because God for them, they do it, you know. See, use the oil money and do it.
We have this thinking, sitting down, waiting on the government to build back your house. It's not going to work. The government cannot do that. It doesn't have I don't think that Jamaica, the great United States of America here, who has the resources, the capability, the technology, they don't do it. It takes them years to get back on track.
You know, man. Yes, when I go a foreign, enough of them people down in Jamaica we are run them. I think they could survive one day. First day they come and Friday they start ball, so they want to go back home. I remember so they realize that Jamaica right? Bed I rose. I remember so they tell her.
Right? And the Prime Minister is doing its best to bring some semblance to the situation. And in order for us to work with the government, we are following the stupid opposition talking crap. I see one blogger on the social media here, the woman a cry, oh, me not have the house. Listen what she said. Me not have the house. Me not have my house gone. What me I gonna do? Me not see no government. Me not see nobody. Me want my house. Me not see no MP. Look for when me vote for MP and him not come here. I said to myself, it was a JLP MP. She would have called his name or her name. But because he's a PNP MP, while she a cry, she not call him name.
God, they ain't afraid of PNP. They ain't afraid for them.
Because once, let me tell you, you see in this time as I noticed, once the PNP them start protest, them not call them MP name. But you say if it was a JLP MP, them call him name to do everything to make him look bad. And the blogger was there, you see it? Andrew Wellness now do nothing for the people them. I just want to understand if Andrew Michael Wellness is creator God. If he's God then we don't want other God because everything happened, them call for Andrew Wellness. And we prove it since night. A woman lose her bag pan jet blue, you a call Andrew Wellness. What Andrew Wellness has to do with that? We need to be self-independent.
I see one girl on live already, you know, a girl a ball say, oh, you see me and me look her baby, Andrew send police go and kill my baby father, and the people then ask her. People then ask her, they say, he did a bad man. Yes, they say he did a bad man, but that's why police kill him. I don't know if you do it Adjo. But she has said Adjo send police go kill him.
I hear Mark Stewart on him program.
Hold on, my boss. Today is Sonia Turner Geiger birthday. So everybody give Mama Sonia a birthday shout out for me. Everybody in the comments wish Mama Sonia happy birthday for me. See, me not see it come up on Facebook, Mama Sonia. Everybody wish Mama Sonia happy birthday for me there. Do. See, go ahead, my brother.
You see, let me tell you something. You have a group of people in Jamaica that is anti this government, you know. Let me tell you them. You see the one named Mark Stewart,
yeah.
I just can't see that man. And it is so sad to know that as a pastor, you are political motivated. While there are other ministers, because you still have a right to vote for who you want to. But you as a pastor, as what you say, you're a pastor, you drop word from the government. It's like, come on. And people sitting down in your church. You have one named Chambers. Me have to wonder if Andrew Wellness, if he need the Prime Minister name. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
These set of people, if you follow them, Jamaica gone down. Jamaica will become, I don't want to say, because I don't like to speak negative things, but Jamaica will worse off. Let me put it that mildly. If you follow these people, because all they have to say is to tear down the government rather than help build the country.
Marlon, me
And
take
when
the call.
they-
I get in the next call.
All right, we talk again.
All right.
Yeah, man. Cool. Yes.
Hello, good night.
Greetings, caller. Good evening.
Yes, good evening to John.
What's up?
My 2 cents now, one time people used to say, when people eat, no matter what you do.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that is what our government is going through right now. You see, the ones that hate him, it's like they just hurt to see when he progress and him do the good.
Yeah,
But in my opinion, whatever good him do is like them. It's like I don't know if them become blind when him start do the right things and do the good. It's like them become blind to it.
Those are my belief. Yeah, my belief is that there's more people that like him than who hate him. It's just the people who hate him.
Exactly. But
voice.
I'm just saying the ones that don't like him is like it never do nothing for them like dislike him. Then just get up and don't like him. And it's like all when he move the world for them still not like him.
Yeah, remember I say before COVID and Jones was very popular, everybody did like through COVID and he said, listen, Jamaica don't have the resources if this thing I broke out, so no stay on the yard, forget about the partying. And that two then could go a party, I then turn against the man for two then could get to go a party. That's all.
And when you check it out, those are the group of them party people there. Those are the group of uneducated. It's not like me a tear down party people but most of them they're illiterate. So it's like dealing with them type of people that at that time it just turn out the way it turn out.
It can't be a vice or reason. But the Prime Minister did feel left them and carry and he go give them granny and then grandpa everybody. Would I get rid of them? Would I no problem I know?
But at the end of the day, I always say to them, it is not the government. The law has placed down or put down from the WHO, the World Health Organization. If he went against it, if he did go against it, he would have get what you would have said now, penalized by them saying that they don't want no Jamaican to enter their country because Jamaica government did not follow the law.
Them did do that because if you never take a vaccine, you could come from Jamaica, come to England, They could do it.
Exactly. So why them not blame the WHO?
Them just always,
why they don't blame the UN?
Jamaican people just always look somebody else to blame for them thing. You no care what happen. Somebody else.
The ones that are trying to tear down our government. My words to them is whatever they're doing, them only show them true color and the world is seeing them for who they are. Because our government our government create a catalog of greatness and some good decision making, some upliftment within the country that even other world leaders are trying to emulate him.
Correct.
So for them to emulate him and you as a little citizen in his country and somebody that is not living in his country but knows that the crime rate has gone down, know that he had taken the debt from where it was, knowing that he's going to probably by the next 10 years our debt is paid off and Jamaica would be independent, because at the end of the day there's levels to this independency, You understand? So we may independent one way, but we're still not independent the other way. Jamaica, from me, born, me never say Jamaica free, Me don't know of Jamaica free where like we're debt free. And if the man can take when our national debt split it in half in a short space of time. Can you imagine? We might live for Jamaica free.
In split in a half in 9 years. So another 9 years we could have paid. In split in a half in 9 years. So another 9 years we could have been debt free.
Exactly.
See? But this
exactly. And me, when me I got school, before me leave school, my teacher used to tell me, say, I'll pick me when I born it, I forgot come pay tax.
Yeah, that's exactly what.
Whenever born it, I forgot pay the tax where they here right now. At the time when me I got school.
You see, when you come off I call me, I go play one video from Bruce Golden, me couldn't hear. The way what Jamaica was going through under the PNP. You know? And it was in dire strait.
But you see what I've noticed, yesterday handout mentality, yesterday the stretch out and mentality. I mean, you have some elderly people where they did have it, like, you know, from them long time PNP days, and them are edit, them are inflict it or induce it on the young ones. I say, yo, that used to go on. The young ones not really, because I mean, what Andrew believes in and what he works towards is create opportunity and you help yourself. And that is what I believe in.
Let me tell you something.
Once the opportunity is there, it is up to us to do the rest.
Let me tell you something. You can be poor and you can come from the ghetto. And you can still have decency, you can still have integrity, and you can still want to
exactly. I see, when I was living in Almonton, I see a blind man make pillow and sell. I don't know, a lot of people know him. And the blind man make pillow, walk and sell it. Ask me how him do it, I don't know. So I'm just saying to you that opportunity goes a far way. But it's only for those who want to use that opportunity. Yeah. And the next thing is, that's why I said to you that when people hate you, it don't even make no sense you focus on them. You just have to keep doing the right thing, because where I'm at is at the blue hole. Yeah. And let me tell you, say, when me just come a blue hole, Ocean when me just come a blue hole, every minute, NLA put notice for everybody's shop. Every minute. If the from Labour Party win, I don't know where them tell them to leave we alone or what.
Because this is a government that like business and commerce, because that are going to run the country and fuel the country economy. If everybody buy things,
exactly.
Flow,
but at the end of the day, when the PNP was in, every minute them put notice, and let me tell you, the election run. The election run the other day. And right now, them a tell me, say, if them did know, say me a labor right. If me no know, say, a PNP run round here. So the way how me cut up, me I say, me, that alone, it hurt me, come here. When I time, me not gonna lie to you, me go to all council, and the council tell me, say, me involve myself with him. And he will help me out, finna make them, finna make them move me up or no, nothing, I'm say me not doing it. I'm go,
A PNP councillor?
Yeah. And yes, I'll come on my shop and me a bar in the man and him drink on my bar, but true, you say him probably can't help you out if he no make. You understand? And when me look and see these people, I go say round here, so it's diet, a PNP run round here, so.
Let me tell you something.
Me shake my head.
Me not like man we have them the power they abuse it, so me completely despise them the kind of people. See? Me not like them the kind of people, they none at all. And if you name them and shame them.
But they know that he saw him stay, because even the young people, them him will get things forgiven before him give him there with them. Him, yeah.
Mighty Father.
And they know, and that's who they vote for. So who am I to say otherwise? But I'm just showing you who these people are. who these people call themselves PNP are.
Yes.
You understand? Because we're looking for the betterment. And all right, in order for them to feel, because I think that most PNP, in my opinion, they're suffering from inferiorism. Because inferiorism is when you can't feel good within yourself without you putting down somebody else. And in order for you to believe them, in order for them feel good, them have to tell like on the other side.
Exactly.
Because the world know that the other side, which is the leading party right now, is doing the right thing, and there's nothing. It can't go faster because what is happening now, we are literally the fastest.
You remember one hurricane?
We are having the fastest rebound, you know.
Remember one hurricane named Sandy?
No.
Eh?
I don't remember it.
Coming at 2005, right after Ivan, I believe. And he mash up the whole America from 2005 up till now.
Oh, yes, in America, yes.
I'll know them the people in the recover back, people lose all their house and still homeless 20 years later.
That's what I'm saying. We're having the fastest rebound, and a lot of these people taking this thing for granted, which at the end of the day, this is not what the help that Jamaica is getting is not just based on Jamaican. It is based on our Prime Minister. When I remember one time, you know, when something happened and just say, all right, then we're going to send this and we're going to send that, you know, go help one other country. Hear them now, you're too enough. Jamaica, they want it and you're going to send this and you're going to send that. And see that it comes back to help we. When Jamaica, when them say, all right, then when Andrew say, I'm going to send some soldier because over 80. You're too enough. Every time Andrew said he's going to help somebody else, them saying too enough and we don't have it. And see, all that is happening. The other countries now find out that this man have a heart or a heart full of like a pot of gold. Because at the end of the day, he never have it and he still help them. Exactly. He still try and help, do the little help when he can. Exactly. Jamaicans feel like that Andrew never send aid to no other country. That's a lie.
Yeah, man, he ain't send aid to
other country. A lot of aid Andrew send when he could have sent it.
Yeah, man, he send all heap of aid for you. He help. He help when he
can. But they don't count it all in them head. Them feel like say, and them make we are get the aid. A lie them a tell. A lie. So and the person Andrew is.
Carla.
Andrew went to UN the other day, and you know what? I don't see no other president or prime minister get the love that Andrew gets.
Exactly. So hear me now.
I don't see no.
I go wrap up the program. So I want you message me your name so I can save you in my contact so I know who I call. See? So I'm going to wrap up the show, you know.
But all right, then.
Before everybody go, though.
Yeah, man, I can.
Yeah, man.
I have a good one, yeah.
Man, big up. Before everybody go, though, I want to listen to this. So listen to this, my people. And this is from when Bruce Golden was campaigning. I want to listen to it death where PNP got Jamaica into. Listen to this.
History Thank you very much. The People's National Party has been in power for the last 18 and a half years. During that period, with the exception of the first 2 years, Jamaica has never achieved as much as 3% growth in any 1 year. Over that period, we have accumulated 460,000 persons who either can't find work or have given up trying to find work. During that period, we have accumulated a debt that is now costing the people of Jamaica $550 million every single day to service. More than we spend on health, education, security, and all the other government services.
When you hear that? Almost 500,000 people was out of work during the PNP's regime in the 18 and a half years. Because you know what they do? They shut down a free zone, them and shut down all the Siaga sitting them where you make. All heart then they do and shut down too. See? And then shut down everything. And tell the people them say we are gonna make one something called PART. See, which is really the food stamp program. So they rename me as PART and tell the people them so no go and go sit down. We are going to $2,500 a week. So no can go sit down. And that the people then do 500,000 people never work. So how we country for advance? We need tax for build the country, and if 500,000 people now don't work, how them gonna pay tax for build up the country? Not to mention that there is no work for people, and we had to pay $550 million per day to service the 980 billion United States dollar that the PNP borrowed. And then come and go like them as somebody now. You see, because we know our history. We know that the Labour Party is on the right side of history. PNP had 18 years, 19 years, and did not move the country not even 1 inch. And then come today, I go like them brand new. But anyway, my people, we did almost 2 hours. I am tired. I will soon in the morning. Big up all 607 persons who is here. Please subscribe if you're here for the first time. Big up all 245 persons that gave me a thumbs up. See, and I will soon in the morning. Big up on yourself. Much love. Show our labor rights.